Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Importance of taste. Okay. Now, primary, why is taste important? It's not only for the body, but it's also for the soul. When you eat something, you should feel good about it, right? It's not only to fill your stomach. Like there was a quote which said, live to eat, eat to live, whatever that meant. So that's right here, made very easy, which says, not only does food nourish the body, it provides nourishment for the soul. How many times on whichever product, all across the globe, have you read a label which says, tastes good? We'll talk about contains X, contains Y, contains Z, contains A, contains B, contains C, contains this enzyme, contains that emulsifier. But the bottom line is, does it taste good? Right? So 0 is what the answer is. So, coming back to where Chef Manjeet took us in the morning, okay, that was the slide which spoke about the various parameters that judge taste. There are taste buds starting from sweet. So we judge a taste by these parameters. The first one is sweet. The next one is salty, sour, bitter, and umami. Umami, in fact, Chef Gill spoke about mixing of complex enzymes coming together, giving you that derivative taste, which is called umami. The most distinct ingredient that gives us the taste umami is monosodium glutamate, which is Ajinomoto, right? So that gives us the flavor called umami. Okay. Spice, like Chef Gill was categorically speaking about, spice is one taste that we do not include in the flavor chart because we speak about astringency and pungency more over spice, whereas spice is predominantly on all our minds. Whenever we talk about food, it's either spicy or non-spicy. Chocolates, like we've started using chocolates with garam masala, chocolates with tea spice, chocolates with chilies. People specify the varietal of chili. So some people write Guntur chili, some people write Andhra chili, some people write, the various varietals of chili. But something that which is so primarily important and registered in our mind is not on the chart, which is spice. Okay, now if you look at this entire flavor profile or the flavor chart, the most important or the most known Indian herb is coriander, right? Or cilantro as we call it abroad. Where can you actually fit coriander in this entire chart? Is it sweet? Are the leaves sweet? Are they salty? Are they sour? Are they bitter? Or do they fit onto umami? Where are they? Nowhere. So that's something called astringency. Now astringency is globally not a registered taste fact. For example, we all eat sandwiches that have lettuce. We've all been to McDonald's. We've all been to various outlets that churn out salads and sandwiches that have lettuce. Where do you register lettuce? Nowhere. Is a lettuce, for an example, an iceberg lettuce, is it sweet? Is it salty? Is it sour? Is it bitter? Does it contain umami? None. So these are tastes which are fitting into another category which people have still not started registering, and that's pungency and astringency. Okay, so basically if taste is about the tongue, it's about oral. Flavor is more about sensories. It's about what you hear when you eat. Now this is funny because you don't hear when you eat, right? But we do. A croissant early in the morning, right, has a crisp exterior and is bread-like soft in the center. So when you bite a crisp croissant, that's when you hear the bite. That's when you hear the crackling of the coating. When you bite into a piece of chocolate, what do you hear? You hear the snap of a chocolate, right? When you take a chocolate which is nice and brittle, you taste it with your mouth, but you hear the snapping with your ear. Come into your nose. Those are the senses that you get. You know, you smell something, right? So that's the nose for. The mouth, part of your taste. And the last one is a finger, which is the feel and the touch. So the texture comes from the finger as well as the ear, right? Because that's when you hear the crackling. Okay, so coming back to flavor. Flavor is a hedonic sense involving look, texture, smell, taste, memory, emotions, and expectations. Memory. Why is memory important in flavor? Can someone get with that? Why do we remember the aromas of ghee in our houses? Because we have fond associations with the aromas of ghee, right? So the moment you smell ghee, the moment there is ghee getting cooked in the house, you feel ki yaar, dadi ki yaad dila di. So that's a sensory flavor that has told you, yes, the product is nice. And it's the same as my grandmother used to make it. So that's there. Emotions. Anyone there? Okay, emotions basically, I lost my father 3 years back to cancer, and he loved eating a payasam, right? To me, the payasam that he liked and I liked then, if that's still made in the house again, I'll say ki yaar wo badhiya thi, dad khate the. You know, so there is automatically an emotion attached to the flavor. Moving on, the bottom line and the motto of the entire work is food should taste good. Whatever it is. You may have XYZ as the content, you may have ABCD, you have MNOP. The bottom line is do whatever combinations, get it into whatever percentages. People remember taste. They may not remember the contents of your product, because when they refer to a friend, they will never say, yaar, usme pata hai, itna percent ye hai, ye hai, ye hai, ye hai. They will always say, yaar, wahan jao, it's fantastic, it's tasty, it's brilliant, right? Okay. Now, there's a little snippet that I found on the internet. It said, I love the taste of water, specially frozen into cubes and completely surrounded by vodka, right? So, that's something to do with taste of a drinker there. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Stay strong. Weekend is coming soon.